Namaste. Please welcome your entire being to this practice of Yoga Nidra. If you're not already laying back, we'll begin to settle into a comfortable reclined posture now. You might lay back in your bed or in a quiet space in your home, gathering your favorite cushions, blankets, maybe a cover for your eyes. Give yourself as much time as you need to get the physical body as comfortable as possible. Adjusting the head, shoulders, low back, and any props that you have to support the body. Make any remaining movements that help you to settle in. Movements becoming more and more delicate before softening into complete stillness. You might close down through your eyes. Allow your attention to find your breath. Follow the gentle rolling waves of inhales and exhales. As your awareness and your breath meet, simply feel and sense what happens within you. Opening up to the richness of these moments. Drinking it in. The breath lengthening and deepening, like waves building gently. On your next inhale, notice the wavelength of this breath by counting it slowly. You might count the inhale to a pace of 4 or perhaps 3, whatever is comfortable. Can you release your next wave of exhalation at the same pace and length? Synchronizing your inhale and exhale. They softly settle into the same length. Breathing in, 2, 3, maybe 4. Breathing out, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 3, 2, 1. Continuing, just like that. And begin to notice the natural space between the inhale and exhale. A little touchstone of complete stillness. If it feels right, you might bring in a slight pause here at the end of your next inhale to a relaxed count of 4. Allow the lungs to rest full for a count of 4. Exhale slowly for 4. Lungs quiet and empty for 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 3, 2, 1. Keep going, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 3, 2, 1. You might imagine each pause between the inhales and exhales like a stepping stone of stillness that guides you to the next breath. One more time. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 3, 2, 1. Breath flowing out, 2, 3, 4. A stepping stone, touchstone of stillness, 2, 1. Letting this breath go now. Breathing naturally. Invite your whole self to be here, just exactly as you are. Knowing that there is no wrong way to practice Yoga Nidra. Nothing to expect, to change, to make happen. Welcome yourself here, just exactly as you are. Your awareness relaxes on the natural rhythm of your breath. Your attention rests on the steady flow of inhale and exhale, seamless and smooth. Notice that on the inhalation, a wave of breath rolls gently into the body, and the lungs are brought to fullness. And on the smooth, natural exhalation, the lungs empty out. You might open to the experience of listening now, tuning into the sound of the breath as these waves draw in and out of the body. Smooth and easeful. The breath washing over the central nervous system and inviting you to relax down even further now. Allow the breath to gently soften. You might imagine in your mind's eye a little boat rocking in waves that gradually become more subtle. This little boat bobbing ever so slightly now. From this quiet space, open, receptive, you might connect with a sankalpa, an intention to support you through this practice. A whisper that you Here, with your whole being, from the center of your own heart, resonating outward from the heart. You might internally whisper, I live a rich life, in trust, with a heart open to love. Repeat your intention, your sankalpa, inwardly 3 times. Deeply resting. Allow your awareness to relax on the sound of my voice. I will begin naming parts of the body. When they are named, simply feel your way to that space. And just like you are dropping a little pebble into still waters, allow your awareness to land in the center of that space and to ripple outward until the area is completely absorbed. In ritual, we will slowly become aware of the whole body. Nothing to do or to make happen. Just follow the sound of my voice. Relax your awareness on the third eye center in the middle of the forehead. Allow it to ripple out across the forehead, over the brow line, and all around the eyes. Awareness circling around the temples, like a tiny pebble dropped on sparkling still waters. It begins to soften the jawline and to soften inside the mouth until the whole facial expression is relaxed. The whole face now is softening. Let your attention cascade down the neck to the heart, the breath flowing gently, naturally. From the heart center, awareness radiates to the right side of the chest, to shoulder. Pour awareness gently down your right side arm, as if it travels down tiny sparkling rivers to the elbow, the wrist, and palm, back of hand, pooling there. Feel into the right thumb, first finger, second, third, and fourth finger. The whole right hand. It shimmers like sunlight on still waters through the whole right hand, right arm, from the very tips of fingers all the way back up to the right side shoulder. Awareness comes back to the heart center. A precious pebble of loving awareness. Sparkling ripples flow outward to the left side of the chest. left shoulder, left arm to the elbow, then the wrist, palm, and back of left hand. Feel into the left thumb, first finger, second, third, and fourth finger. The whole left hand, the whole left arm, from fingertips to shoulder. Feel your way to the area of the waist, as if a tiny pebble is dropped in the still waters of the navel. Sparkling ripples draw out to the right and left side, front and back side. Allow awareness to cradle the sacrum like a little boat in calm waters for a few relaxed and natural breaths. The entire area of the pelvis and trunk of body, deeply resting. Sense the right side hip. Awareness soaks into the thigh and lands in the right side knee. It flows like water through a peaceful channel into the right side low leg and relaxes down in the ankle. From ankle to top of foot, sole of foot, right side big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth toes, all toes together, the whole right foot, the whole right leg, back up to the right side hip. Feel your way to left side hip. Awareness resting, pouring down into the thigh, landing in the knee, wrapping around, washing over the low leg, resting in the ankle, from left ankle to top of foot, sole of foot, left side big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth toes. Sense all toes together. The whole left foot, the whole of left leg, back to left side hip. Become aware of the whole right side of the body, the whole left side of the body, and then both sides together, melting into gravity, effortless, as if floating sweetly on calm, still water, deeply resting, safe and sound. Bring awareness to the natural breath without changing it in any way. Notice as it flows in and out of the body, as natural as an element, like water. Each breath flows like a wash of love in and out from the heart space. A great, quiet, and natural force. Notice the breath just as it is. Imagine this quiet force, just as naturally as water, flowing now from the heart center, as if down tiny rivers and sparkling streams throughout the whole body. From the heart center, breath, vitality cascade like a wash of unconditional love throughout the body in adoration. You might feel it as a shimmering sensation just below the surface of your skin. Held within the matter, beneath what the eye can see. Feel and sense the presence of your aliveness, your prana. Without changing the breath or feeling that you need to make anything happen. Continue to open to the experience of your aliveness and vitality with each breath you drink in softly. On your next natural exhale, simply notice the body deeply resting, breathing in and out easily without any effort. You might begin to sense an upward current of energy as you inhale, a lightness or buoyancy. And as you next exhale, a downward current of energy, deeply surrendering into your unconditional support. Inhale, floating upward. Exhale, relaxing downward. Begin now to sense the entire front of the body. Sense the entire front of the body from the tips of the toes to the very crown of the head. Allow awareness to wash over the back of the body, from the crown of the head back to the tips of the toes, front of body, back of body, and both sides together. Feel into the left side of your body, the entire left side, then the right, left side, right side, both sides together. Third eye center, open, clear. Imagine yourself on a small, steady boat, traveling down a little river, traveling effortlessly in the gentle, guiding current. Welcome a feeling of safety and trust in this journey. You surrender and trust in the momentum of the little river, just as you trust in the momentum of life. Take in the beauty of this landscape, the smells and sights around you. You might imagine the feeling of warm sunshine. Welcome the feeling of its touch on your skin. Warm light all around, sparkling on the water like a million tiny crystals, light shining down, even beneath the surface of the water. Deeper waters now illuminated. The water, like the depths of the subconscious, calm and pure. The wonder and magic of life all around. Inside of you and all around. Infusing everything, shimmering just beneath the surface. As you imagine yourself floating on calm waters, allow your sankalpa to come back to the foreground of your experience. You might imagine that in your hand you have a tiny seed. You drop it in the water. Tiny ripples expand outward. The seed of your sankalpa settling down, landing in these deeper waters. Sense a loving, witnessing presence. This presence is unchanging, steady, like the vast open sky. It's here on every journey. Allow yourself to be with whatever is here. Any emotions or thoughts, allow them to flow and shift without resistance. There's nothing to change. Come back to the breath, the flow of breath drawing in and out of the body. Gentle, steady waves. When you are ready, take a deep breath in and release a soft and smooth exhalation. A wash of love. Deep breath in through the nostrils, out of the mouth. And the breath softening again into its natural rhythm. And you might continue resting back in this reclined position. Or there may be a desire to transition into another part of your day. If you wish to shift, you could gently stretch, exploring gentle movements, slowly, steadily, momentum building, sensing the body, its presence and shape. You might notice sensation if you're stretching now. While you stay connected to the breath and a deep sense of trust in the unconditional love and support of this life. You might come up to seated, taking all the time you need to either resting back, or to emerge from your yoga nidra nest. Wherever you land in these next few moments, thank yourself for practicing today. Just as I thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.